Okay, so now I'm going to take this very yellow, very watery yellow mix here, and then my glaze is going to be this light color, and I'm just softly stroking my brush over this page here, this little petal, because I do not want to lift off the pigment, but I do want to soften those little markings that I painted, and I also lifted out some of this pigment here on the petals here, just to make the edges of these petals a little bit more translucent. So very watery mixes, and then I'm now rinsed off the yellow, put more water in here, color on there, and smoothing it out. See, soft brush strokes like this. Now I'm going to go over there, over that section there, and just softly, I don't mind a little bit of pigment that will lift, it will happen, but I want to keep a lot of the pigment. You can see, let me show you. So this is my water glaze that I'm doing, like this, and that's the pigment that comes off every time you do a glaze. Now you want to keep an eye on a water puddle that's forming there. So again, I'm just taking my brush and just lifting out. I'm soaking up the excess water like this, soft brush strokes, and on this side too, a nice glaze. Again, keeping an eye on that water marking forming there. It's quite hot here, so in summer my paper dries much quicker, and in winter your paper dries much slower, so it will take much longer to dry, except if you have your aircon on or a heater. So that all plays a part in how fast your painting will dry. So you always have to consider all of that. You can use a hairdryer and hold your hand underneath the hairdryer so that you don't burn your paper, and then just dry your paper much quicker if you're scared you're going to lift off or you're going to have water blooms forming. But I'm going to leave my flower to dry completely natural, and then I'm going to just make sure that I keep an eye on these little water blooms forming here, and they look like little cauliflowers. Sometimes they're beautiful, sometimes they're not so beautiful on the painting, but this is my final painting. It's actually quite bright outside, but I have to sit in this corner, otherwise I will not be able to see on the paper because it's too bright. But yes, again, just keep an eye on this puddle here, and you can lift out some of your little highlights again. You can actually see, let me show you how much pigment I lift out like that, just by running my brush over the petals here and removing that excess like that. I'm quite happy with this little plant, little flower, little petal. I think it turned out quite cute. I have some exciting news coming up. I will share it with everyone soon. Oops, I turned my phone the other way. But I will share it with everyone soon. I am going to host a watercolor class here in Cape Town. I'm still waiting for full confirmation, and then I will let you know, and maybe we can meet if you live in the area. But it's going to be fun, and I made it for a Saturday, so it's easy for everyone to come and enjoy the day. But I will discuss it with everyone closer to the time, and then again, teach you how to paint in watercolors. Some flowers, some petals, some whatever. We'll paint it. We'll see. I'll see you soon.